Arteta details two significant changes amid fears over right Arsenal culture. Mikel Arteta said his first two priorities as Arsenal manager were to set the right culture at the club and reconnect the team with the supporter base. The Spaniard took over the reins at the Emirates Stadium after Unai Emery was sacked by the Gunners in December 2019. He inherited a dysfunctional side with a high wage bill and a divided supporter base who were only unified by their frustration with the Kroenke ownership. 2.5 years since his arrival from Manchester City, the Gunners are currently 1 point away from the Champions League play-off places with 2 games in hand over fourth-placed Manchester United. And Arteta ironed out the first 2 ambitions of the club, which even preceded qualification for Champions League football. Can Mikel Arteta steer Arsenal into the Champions League places? Let us know in the comments. 1. I had to set the right culture in the club, Arteta said to Amazon Prime after their dramatic 2-1 victory against Wolves. The second is to establish that connection club and fans. Without those two things, I don't think you can do anything sustainable in time. I really enjoy doing the job. The Gunners were pushed all the way by Wolves after Hwang Hee-chan capitalized on a terrible back pass from Gabriel Magalhaes to open the scoring for Bruno Lage's dangerous side. At times, the Midlanders' impenetrable defense looked certain to grind out another magnificent away victory as the Gunners could not pierce the yellow defensive wall. However, Arteta's introduction of Nicolas Pepe from the bench immediately shifted the complexion of the match. As well as bringing an extra burst of creativity and penetration to the Arsenal attack, Pepe scored the vital equalizer, taking Alexander Lacazette's cut back on the turn before firing past Jose Sa. But just when Lage was likely thinking to himself a draw was still a good result, Lacazette forced an own goal from Sa to secure all 3 points for the North Londoners. It was an important win for us, a jubilant Arteta said after the match. The way we won it creates such a belief and togetherness and an atmosphere and cohesion with our fans as well, and that's extremely necessary. This is a really young squad, and we need that. Despite the fact the Gunners are perhaps the new favourites to take 4th position, Arteta refused to think too far ahead and emphasized the importance of their next matches. I said at halftime, if we want to be 3rd or 4th with the big teams we have to come out in the second half and beat them, Arteta added that was the spirit from halftime, and we managed to do it. After 3 defeats in the first 3 games we had to avoid relegation. That was the first aim. Then we took it game by game. You just have to be consistent with your vision and the way you prepare and believe the result will come. We don't know how important the result is today, but we know the importance of winning matches, particularly at home. We have to be extra good if we want to be fighting for those places.